One thing in building layers and textures that you can do is to remove some of the paint with rubbing alcohol. And this reveals previous layers, but in a very textured way, so how appropriate for layering and texturing. Now I like to put the alcohol on my paper towel. It gives me a little more control so that I can remove paint really carefully. You can, of course, spray the alcohol right onto the painted surface. Gives you a little more thorough removal, but not the kind of subtle removal that you can do with getting it first on the paper towel. And another thing I like to do partway through a piece, when it's in process, not quite sure what to do next, but I want to let it sit for a bit. I coat the whole thing with matte medium. This could be a matte gel or a gloss gel, just any clear medium, not to give it big fat texture, but it gives it some layer of texture and builds a little bit of depth. So I'm just cutting these sort of donut shapes out of contact paper. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. If you had pre-cut peel and stick donuts. I'm sure someone makes them. Anyways, I'm just going to sort of do this as a DIY donut. Okay, then I'm going to stick these on to my piece and use them as masks. I think. All right, there, one donut down. Okay, now I've got all my donuts done, and I'm going to paint over them. I'm using a white paint mixed with some matte medium, so it's more like a veil. It's definitely white, but you can see a little bit through it. Dry that. Maybe just a little more. This time I've mixed in a little bit of Turner yellow. No, that's not Turner yellow. Naples yellow. Into the white with the medium. Now I want this veil to be pretty subtle, so I don't want to cover completely. And then I'm going to lift the donuts. Now, can I reuse these? I don't know. Save them just in case. And here's a close-up of a section of the donuts.